Hello everybody, my name is Jolanta Hałaczkiewicz and I am president of Polish American Congress Michigan Division.
Dzień dobry, my name is Frank Dmuchowaki. I'm a national director for the Polish American Congress Michigan Division.
Last weekend we spent in Chicago where we celebrate the 80th anniversary of Polish American Congress. And we want to talk a little bit what we did and how it was. Saturday was interesting. We had all-day meeting. We talked about very important stuff just for the Congress. We discussed our plans. We discussed issue with members. We also discussed financial issues. What else would you say that we did?
Well, I think it was a broad coalition of examples. One of the things that was really outstanding for me is the collegiality, the fact that issues were introduced on pros and cons, and they were done very nicely. It was an absolutely tremendous meeting.
Yes, and we had a chance to talk in small groups. Everybody could choose a subject interesting to this particular person. I was in financial group, and you were?
I was in a very small group consisting of one person. And what it was is that we're interested in issues that would relate to the community from a really an English perspective.
Yeah, that is interesting because what we see right now that is more, there is no new generation, no newcomers from Poland. So basically we have more Polish Americans than people born in Poland. So the language we speak right now is more English than Polish language used to people do different way, and now we have to concentrate on a different type of members. Let me talk about a little bit about financial committee. In our group were probably four of us. One of them was Andrzej Niemiński from Arizona, who is also one of the vice presidents. In his role in the committee is finances. Interesting to let you know that this is the second year when Congress has a positive income. For so many years they were under the black, how do you call, Frank?
In the red.
Yes, in the red. Right now they are not. They have about 80,000 in the bank, and this is a good news. We're talking about from different point of view. I was more pro division, so let's concentrate and keep the money in the division instead of sending part of the membership dues to Central, simply because we also need money to bring new members and spend in our neighborhoods, in our states. And Andrzej was talking about, okay, let's do this way that, first of all, that was a great idea. He wants to have a meeting once a month and talk about finances, which is important. And second, his idea was, okay, let's keep the way it is right now, which 60% of our dues are going to Central, and use the money to help smaller division, or use the money to save, let's say like every one of us has a website. So maybe the domain will be the same. And the money, if there are extra money, let's keep the money in Central and said like, okay, the smaller division needs money to do something. So let's send money over there. I'm not sure if I'm for this, but I could say that, okay, if we had try out like one, maybe 2 years like this and see how it goes, we can talk about this. If not, I will insist to lower the percentage of the money going to Central. How about you, Frank?
Well, the topic that I was a single member of was discussing our financing for really new Polish American expenditures that might reach a broader audience than just General Polonia. and in particular, the focus was on the television program Flavor of Poland, which actually is significantly sponsored by the Polish Slavic Credit Union, which is, I believe, headquartered in New Jersey. And the question here was, to what extent would the Polish American Congress participate in it? And of course, we had a very interesting discussion, but setting aside the financial question, the really broader issue that we get into here is, how do we introduce the Polonian and Polish experience to the American public, and also really to third, fourth, fifth generation people of Polish descent, and in many instances they would be of Polish and other descent, Polish, Italian, Polish, Irish, Polish, Jewish, Polish, German, and so on.
We also had a very good discussion, which we didn't participate directly, but they were talking about membership, and this is important subject because the Congress is getting older and older, not only 80 years old as a organization, but average age member is definitely older than used to be. So we try to figure out how to bring new people and maybe open the door to different kind of organizational approach. Maybe we should be more social club. Maybe we should connect social club with the political reason why the organization exists. This is very important, and I thought it was a lot of very interesting ideas. Also, first year we discussed the resolution. One of the invited guests was Director Nawrocki from Institute IPN, and he brought up the subject of Frank, help me.
The whole issue of the Wołyń massacres,
Yes.
and how that ties back into Polish-Ukrainian relationships.
Correct. And what they want to do, they want to get cooperation from the Ukrainian people to just help us to bring our loved ones back to Poland and organize a proper burial. That was very interesting. So our resolution, we discussed the resolution, and it passed. I don't have the final wording, but soon we're definitely gonna mention to our members.
One of the things that's very interesting about the connection to the Wołyń massacre is, how do you balance the language of what really should be a right of return and or a Christian burial of those who were slaughtered by the Banderowcy versus our current need to support Ukraine in its war against Russia. And this is potentially a very challenging topic. It would be nice to be able to keep each issue separate, but unfortunately there is an entanglement there that is very challenging. It's kind of like the Gordian knot. How do you cut the Gordian knot, so to speak? But it's a challenge, and I think that people had the right intellectual and emotional approach to trying to resolve the problem, and all issues were discussed, and they were really discussed in a very thoughtful and in a very intellectual and in a very emotionally supportive way.
At the end, I brought a subject of floods in Poland and also in the United States, and because I thought it has to be mentioned in our protocol, and I mentioned that our credit union here in Michigan organized the collection of money which is going to be sent through probably Caritas to Poland, and it was very important to me too. So our distinguished was Director Nawrocki.
Right, and also with him was Lieutenant Colonel Piskorski. And he actually is the director from Łódź, but what was significant about him is that he was part of GROM, which is Special Forces for Poland, and he did, I believe, 6 tours in Iraq. What they had to say was very interesting, and the opportunity to interact with them,
Oh, yes.
you know, in just a very informal setting was very helpful, very beneficial. I think it was great of the Polish National Alliance to allow the Polish American Congress to have our meeting in their facility. That was very nice. And obviously we have Frank Spula, who's the president of the Polish National Alliance, as well as being the president of the Polish American Congress.
What else? Everything else was fine. Was a lot of people from Poland. Oh, Ambassador Brzezinski, we forgot.
Well, no, I don't know. I thought we were saving the best for last.
Okay. He also has a very nice speech.
Well, probably amongst the most important things that he spoke about was the importance of Polish and Ukrainian partnership, which in fact was being supported by the United States. I thought that was particularly important within that theme. He also spoke about the importance of Polonian contribution to the American democracy and the American political scene. These were very important themes on his part. I thought his presentation was very well balanced.